Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So just starting off, I'm just cleansing her face with a bit of my micellar water on a cotton pad, and then for brows I'm going in with medium brown from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro brow palette and just filling in her brows slightly. Now to carve out the brows, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair, and just on a flat definer brush and just going straight under the brow and then over the top, just to make it look more defined and just perfect. And then placing more concealer all over the lid, buffing that all in and then blending out with a damp beauty blender. And then I just like to set that all down with a bit of translucent powder. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going in with Shy from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette and just placing that in the crease with a large fluffy brush. And then to darken that up, I'm going in with Man Eater from the same palette and just putting that pretty much where I put the transition shade. Now for the outer corner of the eye, I'm going in with Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette and just packing that on, and then I just blend it out and then keep going until I get my desired colour. And then to darken that up, I'm going with Cypress Umber from the Modern Renaissance palette as well, and just doing the same thing just to darken it up. And then I just went in with Flamingo from the Huda Beauty palette and just put that at the top of the shadow just to get a bit more pink in there. And then for the inner part of the eye, I'm going in with Primavera from the Modern Renaissance palette and just wet my brush with a bit of Fix Plus, and then I just pack that all on. I also like to go in with a fluffy brush just to blend out the eyeshadow, just so there's no harsh lines. I also just went in with a bit more micellar water just to clean up any excess eyeshadow or any fallout. And of course just going in with some mascara on a disposable mascara wand. And then for lashes, I went in with the Monorock 212, which are my fave, and yeah, just sticking them on. Now for the face, I'm going in with primer, and I'm using the Professional Matte Rescue just because she said she had quite oily skin, so I thought this one would be the best one to use, and I just buffed that all in. Now for foundation, I'm just using the MAC Studio Fix in the shade NC15, I'm pretty sure. I'll leave it down below anyways. And yeah, just placing that on her face and then blending it in with my damp beauty blender. Now to highlight the face, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair, which is the one that I use on her eyes. And yeah, just placing that on her chin, cupid's bow, down the bridge of her nose and forehead, and then just blending that all in with my beauty blender. And then of course just going underneath the eyes, just doing little triangles and blending that all in as well. Now to set that concealer down, I'm just going in with the RCMA No Colour Powder and just packing that on with my beauty blender, and then just putting that anywhere I put the concealer. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going in with the Australis Fresh and Flawless in the shade Natural and just patting that on with a large powder brush. And also when I set the rest of her face, I also like to wipe off any excess bake because I don't like to leave it on there for too long. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going in with Love Letter and just placing that on with a pencil brush and blending that all in, and then I put the Cypress Umber to darken that up, and then I blend that all out with the transition shade. Now to put some colour back into her face, I just go in with some bronzer with a large bronzing brush. And yeah, just placing that in her cheekbones, just around the chin, around the forehead, just pretty much anywhere. And then I like to further contour with the Hoola Benefit Lite. And yeah, just placing that in the hollows of her cheeks and then pretty much everywhere I bronzed. Now to define that contour, I'm just going in with a bit of translucent powder. I'm just letting that bake for a little bit. And then while that's baking, I go in with some blush. The blush I'm using is the Benefit Cosmetics Coralista. And yeah, just placing that on the apples of her cheeks. And then for highlighter, I'm going in with Soft and Gentle from MAC. And I'm very sorry for all her singing faces. She couldn't help herself. Now I'm just lining her lips with the Gerard Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Nude. These lip liners are the best. They are so affordable and they're just so creamy. And I use them on all my clients and they're just amazing. I 10 out of 10 recommend them. And to fill in her lips, I just went in with Velvet Teddy from MAC. And yeah. I also just like to go in with any leftover foundation on a concealer brush just to clean up the lips so they look perfect. And of course just finishing off with some Gerard Cosmetics setting spray. And that is the final look done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Oh, look at that pimple, yes! Girl!
Struggle like this. So, maybe. And then look down.
Oh, no,
wait,
my whole head.
So look at the camera. Look down with your eyes. That's closed. You just closed your eyes.
Like,
take 10.
Like that?
Yeah, but not your whole head.
Oh, how do you look down without using your head? It piles? So it was like a medium white. I think it just went black. See, there's nothing holding me back. Hold me in and hold me against it. Oh.